Cookiepocalypse. What is Cookiepocalypse and what does it mean for the digital world, really? This has been a question that has been thrown primarily by Google when they announced that they are pulling the plug on the third party cookies by January 2022. What exactly cookie apocalypse means? First of all, I think most people know about this who are already in the ad tech world and the advertising world and the digital marketing. Most people understand that, but just to demystify certain things here, there are, of course, two types of cookies that you would see. There are first party cookies, which basically means if you say access Amazon.com and you give them certain information, you're on their shopping cart, you've got certain products in their shopping cart, they'll store all of that information for you. That's your first party cookie. The third party cookie is primarily with the publisher or the browser. And that third party cookie it actually works on your content consumption. If you have browsed on some of the other sites, some of the products and services, it just captures the information about your interest there, and then it helps the advertisers put in some of the content-based advertisement in front of you. And you might have seen this all the time. If you have just searched for a particular product, then you still keep getting those videos or their product advertisements on your browser. So that's where the first party cookie and the third party cookie is. Now, what is happening is by January 2022, the third party cookie will disappear. So what that means is there will be no ability on part of the advertisers to really gain any context of what kind of content you are searching, what kind of product you are searching, what you are doing on the browsers. Now, the question is why Google is bringing in this change. Now, what they say is 70% of their users, they have done this survey apparently, 70% of their users are feeling really threatened by being tracked by the advertisers, by the products, by the technology providers, and they feel that they are being tracked all the time. So that's the survey that they get from 70% of the people. And 80% of the people actually said that the risk that they face from this data collection outweighs the benefit of, they seeing the relevant or the contextual product advertisements. So that's where Google is now saying we are listening to our consumers and we are bringing about this change. Now, why is this suddenly a huge topic? The primary reason is there are two reasons behind this. One is the market cap of Google Chrome is 70%. So Google Chrome by far is the leader in the browsers. And that has a phenomenal impact on how people receive those AdWords. The second thing is, you may or may not know about this, but just this third-party advertisement is a $19 billion business a year. That's how big this particular area is. And just imagine the impact of this particular change that Google is bringing about. So what does that mean for the advertisers and the consumer? The very first thing all the businesses need to understand is this really brings in the priority on the privacy of the consumers. So that's the first part. It really puts that privacy in a better shape for all the consumers. The second aspect over here is now you would have to work harder. You'll have to come up with the strategies to rely more and more on the first party cookies and the first party data that you are collecting from your consumers, your customers, your prospects. And that's the biggest change that I believe is going to be there, which will impact all the businesses. But if you look at the opportunities over here, what that also means is now businesses would have to work harder to have a much better customer experience so that the consumers feel really protected, trusted, and respected when they are dealing with your brand. And that is one big change that all the brands, all the businesses would have to think about on how do they improve and enhance that customer experience for collection of the data and having the right then to come back to you in a very contextual way, understanding your preferences and then presenting the products and services to you. So this is where the things are going to be. Many agencies, many advertisers, many technology companies are already working towards this. We will see a huge amount of innovation coming up in the next few months around this space. And it would be really fascinating to watch how different brands will actually adopt to this new change, which is a huge, significant change for the businesses. But yeah, I think stay tuned on this particular topic, and let's all see how we shape this new world.